fucking scared to be you. Start being you. Fuck what they think. You keep working. All they want. Fuck what they gonna say.
Smoking on J's all day, no blunts. Build with ski, no build with me. Pull up on E like 703. Just wanted you see new racks on me. Just wanted you stain new pack on me.
Stop being fucking scared to be you. Start being you. Fuck what they think. Start being you. You keep working. All they want. Fuck what they gonna say. Stop being fucking scared to be you. Start being you. Fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. You keep working. All they want. Fuck what they gonna say.
Yeah, man. Baltimore Podcast.
Baltimore Podcast.
Kyle Coleman, Middleclasskyle, here with Dave Manny himself.
Dave
Wild
Manny.
Bill.
Extra Grain.
David
What's
Kyle.
going on, ladies and gents? What is going on?
Yo, we back for the 12th episode, Baltimore Podcast, episode 12. We're here. We just played for you. That was Scared Ski off the Freedom EP. Middleclasskyle is on SoundCloud right now. You know, it's coming to streaming platform soon. But Scared Ski, and what that really is a Wallow clip that I put over this song that me and Ted did. But you know, I think what Wallow's saying just hitting home for real. Like, you know, don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to be you. Scared Ski. Don't be fucking scared. Fuck what they think. We let outside opinions influence how we move, what we feel. No. What's important is up here. Scared Ski. I don't know. When you hear that, how you feel, David? Like, do it make you just less worried about outside opinion, you know, that's negative, that's influencing, you know, what you're doing? Do it make you feel like just fuck what they think? Yo, let's just fucking do what the fuck I need to do in life. Whatever the fuck I want to do. Just have fun. Like, what does it make you feel, Dave? Like, just...
It makes me feel everything you just said. And not only everything you just said, it makes me drop all the pressure of trying to put everything together. Or it makes me, you know, really put things in perspective. Like, you know what? Instead of, like you said, instead of just paying attention or peeping the outside noise or letting, you know, negativity or tough times get the best of you or make you steer off course or do things that your normal self wouldn't do. Like Wallow said, don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to continue to moving forward. Don't be afraid to fail. Continue on your course because there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
That's real.
You just got to be willing to go through the dark times. And sometimes we ain't willing to go through it, myself included.
Man, when we go through it, though, that shit fun sometimes, bro. It's scary. It's scary. Don't get me wrong. It be scary sometimes, but it's like, yo, when we go through that shit, we just come out of it stronger people, better people. And I think we be forgetting that sometimes, you know. We be scared of, you know, how other people might take it, or, you know, like, this might not be fun, whatever the fuck. Yo, I'm just getting in a routine, like you said last time. I remember you was talking about the routine. And my routine is just like, you know, making sure I show up to work on time, one, you know, and I'm going to the gym after work, bro. I'm going to the gym because I know this is making work easier for me. It's like, when I go to work in the morning, get up, I know that shit not shit. I know the gym, that's really finna be something, you know, when I go there. But it's like, when I'm just going to work, this ain't shit. And like, you get so caught up in work politics, you know, like, oh, what is Susie saying to Jackie and Jackie saying to Bobby, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit. Fuck what they think. We here for this, for 8 hours to get money. That's what we all here for. 8 hours to get money. What you do with that money is your business. What I do with my money is my fucking business. And that's what the fuck, like, so we might as well get along while we here. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Like, I think people be, I don't know, they be making work harder than what it is. I've done that. I've always made work harder than what it is in my life. I ain't gonna lie.
I've always made work harder. I actually enjoy making work harder than what it needs to be. I actually, as much as it's sad, but it's true, and I don't know if you could say for yourself, a guy like me, I just like getting in my own way. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about knowing that you have to do something, knowing that there's goals that have to be set or have to be met, and there's things that need to be done. But instead of doing it in a timely fashion, doing it in a timely manner that you can get to the next task as quickly as possible, instead of going that route, you know what? I'm gonna just do it tomorrow.
You just fuck up, procrastinate, type shit.
You know what? Just do it tomorrow, or I'll do it till next week. And then before you know it, 2, 3 weeks later, a month later, you still back at square one.
Like, cause I feel like you gotta look at what that genuinely is. It's self-sabotaging. You know what the fuck it is. You know it's self-sabotaging. And it's like, if you could recognize it as, okay, I'm self-sabotaging when I, do these things, it's like you can make the proper adjustments to fix that shit. Like, I know it's easier to self-sabotage sometimes, but it's more rewarding to do the harder shit. Like, like when I don't be going to the gym, sometimes, like some days I don't go to the gym. And when I don't, I always regret it. I'm like, damn, I should have went. And it's like, after I go every time, I always am thankful that I went, and I'm glad I went. Never regret that I, went. Like, I'll only regret if I didn't go. And it's like, that's because it's that discipline in it. It's beneficial for the mental. You're able to see that life is not as complicated as everybody's making it out to be. People pointing out shit that's wrong with you or with your life, telling you like, oh, you should like be ripping your hair out. No, I shouldn't be. I should have patience with this shit. I should process it, accordingly. But everything is going how it's supposed to go, how God wants it to go. That's how it's going right now. And it's like, I know I have aspirations to do better, and he knows that. And it's like, I'm taking gradual steps to get there. I see my progress. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, do you see your own progress? That's the most important thing. It's like, fuck what everybody else is seeing, what they think, bro. Like, I see my progress. Like, I do, and I'm proud of me. I be giving myself pats on the back. I be listening to this shit, that's just about your energy, really controlling it, locking in, and understanding that, like, you are all you can control, not...
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can influence other shit. If your energy is powerful enough, you can most definitely, you can influence everything around you. But it's like, you got to find that within yourself,
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm just, when I think about it, I'm just at a space where it's just like you were saying. I was talking about, a week or so ago, just talking about getting back into the routine, getting back into the basics. One of the things that I try to do in the morning, I don't know if you've done it. Actually, I know you've done this before. I try, just first thing in the morning, just don't look at the phone, get off the phone, stay off of it, and just, just try to just clear my thoughts out, just try to get my mind right. I've tried it a few days. I don't know what to get out of it because I've just, for 10, 15 minutes, just waking up in the morning at 4:30 in the morning, just looking up at the ceiling. But I guess, those 15 minutes looking at the ceiling is, better for the mental than scrolling through the phone. So I really don't know.
How does it, like, how do you feel when you don't, like, look at the phone on some mornings? Like, how do you, like, do you feel less anxiety?
Yeah, not I wouldn't say less anxiety, but I do notice that when I'm not looking at the phone scrolling first thing in the morning, I'm just, just in my own silence. I notice, the thoughts just starting to empty out and I can, think more clear. I can prioritize things or reflect on things more.
So you meditate. That's meditating. That's meditating. Like how long you do that for?
I'll be just sitting in silence for like 10, 15 minute spurts, or
That's
just
good.
the first 10, 15 minutes to just see what comes out of it. That's what I just started doing it just to see what would come out of it for me, so I can have something be like, okay, I tried this. This is actually a beneficial start to the day. Let me, put you guys up on game about it. But, I'm still trying to, figure out how it works for me.
I'm saying, bro, that's a City of God foundation builder, most definitely. That's not one that I know I've practiced it before, but I don't incorporate it into my current routine. But it's like whenever I can, like I kind of do at times, but I don't know. I've definitely been incorporating those videos more because I like just how my mind responds to it. But yo, that's crucial to what I'm saying. Put down the electronics, just close your eyes, really lock in on your thoughts, and prioritize things, and just like sometimes just not think about anything. Like you know what I'm saying? That's really like the what you're supposed to do. How they say you're supposed to meditate. I know you're doing it by like kind of organizing things in your mind, which I think is dope too. But they try to say don't think about nothing like and just shut your whole brain down and like just see how that feels and
Nah, you're right. But you are right about, just the emptying out the brain. And I do get to a point like when you're just, sitting there thought first thing in the morning and you just letting everything that you've thought about, waking up or maybe the previous night before, just letting it leave the mental. And it's like, okay, dang, you could actually sense when you're letting your thoughts go. You can feel when you're not thinking about anything at that current moment of time. And then it's actually easier to, like you said, just for me to just sort things like, okay, let me prioritize this first thing in the morning. And so then, all right, now in the afternoon, I know that, 5, 6 o'clock, I like to procrastinate, whatever the case may be, because I work my 8 hours now. Let me just make sure I remind myself to do this. So, just to keep the ball rolling in terms of productivity.
yeah, you able to just I'm saying look at things with less clouded judgment. You know what I'm saying? You are able to see things more clearly. The things that you need to get done was really important. It adds mental clarity that's like comparable to the workout. Like, when you're focusing in on that workout, it's like you're focusing on that task, like your physical body. You're not, in your mind about negative thoughts, anything. You're just trying to, focus on this exercise,
Right.
at this moment.
But there is a when you start the new week Monday or when we go back Tuesday, there is a a saying that I want you to keep on the mental, because I thought it was a really good one when I came across it. And the saying is, there's so much power in the accumulation of small wins. Let me say that again. There's so much power in the accumulations of small wins. So when you wake up and you think just waking up every day in the morning, making up your bed, that's just, just a task or just a house chore that's insignificant. No, it's very important. That's the start of the day. That's your first win on the board. Your first win on the board, because if you could wake up early enough to make up your bed and make it up in pristine order, then you could do
That's
the
a
rest of the
dub.
day in pristine order. That's indication.
That's a dub.
That's the indication that your day is about to be a dub.
That's a dub. That's one dub on the board.
That's
You know what
one
I'm
dub
saying?
on the board. And then when you wake up on time, not only to make up your bed, and you still got time to make up your bed, and then get prepared to go in the gym in the morning to get your mind, body, and spirit right, that's 2 dubs on the board.
You 2-0.
You 2-0.
2-0 after that.
You
And
2-0
so
on the road, too.
And so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? You fucking, high five Katie and give her a big ups, you know what I'm saying, for providing everybody with the rape whistles. That's another dub. Because, you ain't had to say that, but you said it because you appreciate the rape whistle because it's the thought that counts. Like, you're not going to use it, but you never know. Like, yeah, well. Shout outs Katie.
When you wake up in the morning, thank the Lord for waking you up to see a brand new day. Being thankful the things that you have. Being thankful for the people that's around you. That's a dub.
That's a dub.
That's a dub because there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't have. There's a lot of people that didn't make it to see this morning. There's a lot of people that probably won't make it to see tomorrow morning. So every morning that you see, thank the man upstairs because that's what? That's a dub.
That's a dub.
Count
Thank
them.
the man.
That's
Thank
a
the
W.
Man. Thank the man. Thank the man. And when the Eagles get a Super Bowl, that's a dub too.
When the Eagles
the
get a
Eagles
W,
win a
get
Super
that
Bowl,
Bama stuff out there. We ain't
That's
talking.
just real Eagles fans. But look, man, it was a beautiful Super Bowl. I definitely enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I fell asleep at halftime, and that's fucked up. But I was tired. I worked, all weekend, and I got to work out in on Saturday. I was tired, and I was very high. So, yeah. I didn't watch that Kendrick Lamar shit. I watched it later.
I didn't watch it either.
Right.
I fell asleep.
I was like, bro,
What do you think? What do you think about like what you've been saying about the mixed reaction? Some people, saying like this is the hottest thing since sliced bread hit the streets, and then some people be saying, this performance was absolute booty juice. This junk was straight trash, Slim. Get this bull jive out of here. Where the hits at?
All that shit is like distracting us from some crazy ass shit that's going on really in the world right now. That's what I feel like. That shit
is true.
Big ass motherfucking distraction. Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. We should not give as many fucks as people be acting like they give a fuck about that shit. Fuck Drake and Kendrick Lamar's beef. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Cause it's not even real. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, oh, he sued, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, fuck. What the fuck? These is two rich ass niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where's your bag? Go get your bag. You know what I'm saying? Focus on your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is you getting that shit for? That's not even real. Like, but hey, the NFL is profiting off of it. If that don't show you how commercial this shit is, then I don't know. Like, it's manufactured beef. Like, that's what the fuck it is. And if you eating it, you buying it, you eating manufactured meats. I get like we all do, but I'm not eating no low rent fucking manufactured meat. Fuck McDonald's. I'd rather get my shit from
I'm not even gonna hold you. I had McDonald's 2 nights ago. I
go to
can't even.
Wendy's. I go to Burger King. Burger King shit actually decent. They got decent burgers. I'm not going to McDonald's.
I don't know, man, because when you
Shit
get
is
that,
trash.
when you get that
I
two,
don't care if
when you
that
get
shit
that
cheap.
2 cheeseburger meal with the large fry with the 10-piece nugget, man.
Man, fuck them nuggets, bro. Fuck. Yo, McDonald's is garbage. Fuck McDonald's.
I mean, I do agree with you about the McDonald's not being the best for you. I do agree with you on that, but I mean, is a reason why McDonald's be hitting
Fuck
the way
McDonald's.
Is a reason why
Fuck
McDonald's be hitting the way
I don't
they
give a
hit.
fuck. Look, McDonald's, you can suck my dick for real. I don't give a fuck about nothing that's coming out your kitchen. That shit is bullshit. Fuck you, McDonald's. Yo, for real, leave Baltimore. We don't give a fuck about you. Man, we banging Burger King over here. Fuck McDonald's. That's how I feel. Straight up. I'm not eating that garbage. More tune for your head top. So
But
that's how you speak on my name.
How about we just say forget all the fast food as a collective and start eating healthier?
Yeah, I'm saying that's what we doing, but like that's what we doing when we choosing not to eat McDonald's. You know, you could eat Burger King sometimes. That shit is a little bit better, yo. Them burgers is better. I know they just taste better. They better. I don't know what the fuck is the
We
difference.
gonna need a poll. Like who
They
burgers taste
healthier.
better between
They
McDonald's, Burger
100%
King, and
Angus,
Wendy's?
bro. It's 100% Angus. Fucking McDonald's don't got 100% Angus. Okay, I don't even know what that means, but that's what the fuck is the difference. Okay, more June.
Somebody tell us the difference. Who got the best burgers?
Yo, 56 nights, man. I'm 56 nights into this shit. Okay, 56 nights into no masturbation. 56 nights, baby. 56 nights, crazy. Yo, Kobe said, the process is the goal. The work is the peace. I've been living in this. I've been living in this saying. The process is the goal. The work is the peace. Let me break it down for you. The process is the goal. So just to get in the run of doing what you need to be doing, that's where you want to be. So if you there, you already good. That's the goal. If you not there, get there, because that's the goal. Goal is to get into the grind. After you get into the grind, the work that you putting in is the peace. That's the peace. That's the peace right here. That's the peace we putting in the work. You at work right now, you putting in the work. That's the peace. Experience your peace. Be thankful for your peace, man. The process is the goal. The work is the peace, man. You know, we always think, oh, the end result, we put the work in, you know, we earn this money, we buy this shit. That's the goal. Fuck that shit. Fuck all that shit you could buy, man. You'll get it if you're meant to have it. It'll come to you. Might get it earlier than you think you'll get it. But if you plan for it, write it out, do what you gotta do, save your money, you'll get it.
Hell,
That's not gonna make you happy, though.
hell, for real. Some of the stuff that you want to buy, some of the stuff you really want, is really not even good for you when you really think about it. Or it's not really best for you when you think about it in hindsight. You just want it just for the sake of desire's sake.
Most definitely.
So I understand it.
We attach
I understand it.
material things. We is attached as, you know, Americans, bro. You was actually yesterday, like, you know, I was talking. You was talking about that story about these two women that you ran into. What was the deal with that? What happened with that?
Oh, so I was out and just having a little dinner, and it was these two women. They came. They was some nice older women, and we started discussing Valentine's Day, and
Hold up, where was you at?
I was at the food market.
And you just was eating in the food court?
No, I was at the bar. It was like the restaurant.
Oh, you was eating at the bar. You was at the bar and then
Yeah.
they came up to the bar?
They came up to the bar next to me.
Oh, that's lit. Okay.
So-
the ladies, they little cougars.
Yeah, they was
little cougars.
they was nice,
Yeah.
real
It was
nice,
black or white?
black,
Okay.
real nice, easy going.
My sister cougars out there.
Real. It was a real pleasure to talk to these women, and and get in their insight. And
What they say?
so we was talking about today, cause today is Valentine's Day, in case y'all ain't know.
Yeah.
And we was and-
Kelly, you my Valentine. You already know. Heart, I love you, baby girl.
Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day to
Valentine's
you,
Day, Kelly. You
Maria.
rule my world.
Maria
Best
Cheney.
daughter in the world.
Y'all my hearts.
Couldn't ask
Happy
for more in
Valentine's
this
Day
world.
to y'all too.
Love you,
I
girl.
love you. Mwah. But
Daddy
yeah,
be home soon.
But yeah, nah. We was talking about Valentine's Day, and they was asking, how do you feel about Valentine's Day? Like, is this something that is this something you practice? Is this something that you enjoy? Like, what is your perspective on it? I told them personally, I think that Valentine's Day is overrated. The reason why I think Valentine's Day is overrated is because February 14th should not be the day that represents you showing how much you love, care, and have that deep connection and that affection for your partner. You could be showing that February 12th. You could be showing that January 1st. You could be showing that every day of the year. You're supposed to, if that, if you truly care for that person. But I mean, trust me, I get it. In
All right,
terms,
so that was their argument. What was they? What was their argument?
one of the women agreed with me.
Okay.
She said, "You know what? When I think about it, yeah, you right. In the beginning, I did think of it as, wanting it to be extravagant, all out, just the real, just to be celebrating love. I just wanted to celebrate love to the highest extent. But now, when she said, the older she got, she realized, as long as she has that, that partner that she has that genuine connection with, and they can do anything, and they have, the greatest of times. That's what
All
truly
right.
matters to her. And then the other one says, forget that, the hell with that. I live life like every day is my birthday. So I want to live life like every day is Valentine's Day. So she said, on Valentine's Day, I want to be, spoiled, and I want to be taken out, and I want the roses, and I want the flowers, and all that good stuff. So
Okay.
it was two pretty interesting perspectives from both. What you think?
Um.
Do you think it's overrated like I think?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I think that shit's so overrated. I would like. I wouldn't even want to talk about how it's overrated. You know what I'm saying? A girl like, oh, do you think it's overrated? I'll be like, yeah, and like, if you don't, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm on these days. Like, cause bro, it's like, I get it. I get the stance. I'm not gonna go super hard for it, but it's like, yo, as a man, if you care about that girl, if you truly love that girl, you was going to show on Valentine's Day that you care about her. Like, and it's like, it's showing that, yeah, this is the holiday where you supposed to, that's where they expect it. That's where the woman that you love is probably going to expect a gift on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you love her, you going to get that.
You are right, but this is a thing. Like, even if you don't, as a guy, and you know want to do something, or not want to do too much for Valentine's Day, whatever the case may be. Even if you did a little something, not too much over the top, that still is okay, because you still got Christmas, you still got Mother's Day, you
Yeah.
still got her birthday, whatever the case may be, to, make amends for the lack of Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Cause so you can make up, by giving her the over the top birthday, or, if she's a mother to your kid, doing the over the top Mother's Day to show your appreciation, or, Christmas.
I'm saying I ain't gonna lie, like, but you is right, like, cause it is at the end of the day, a materialistic holiday. At the end of the day, but it's like, is you gonna play along? You know what I'm saying? When you ain't in single focus mode, you know what I'm saying. Of course, you don't play along. But when you get the shorty that's like kind of on the wave that you on and being supportive, you is most definitely gonna get her a Valentine's Day gift, my
Oh
guy.
yeah, absolutely.
And but the thing is, it's like, what's her expectations on this gift, And if she a real one, she's the thought that counts. I could give you a card and you'll be thankful. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a real one will understand that, and they do. They get it. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I just gotta drop this. You was talking about just going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? You was talking about meditating. I was talking about going to the gym. You was talking about meditating. You was talking about fucking
I wouldn't even say meditate. I just say just looking at the ceiling. It wasn't meditate. I'm literally just laying down, just looking up, just trying to just see what comes out of not
Doing anything.
Yeah, not doing anything, not first thing in the morning looking at the phone. I wouldn't even lie and say it's meditating. I wouldn't even call it that.
I'm saying it's disconnecting though. It's definitely disconnecting from electronic, which is it's a City of God foundation builder. Like what other things do you do that kind of strengthen that foundation for yourself? Like, you know, you work out. Like what else? You meditate
E-
down.
I wouldn't say I would say, prayer.
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 Okay. How often do you pray?
To be honest, I need to be praying a lot more, but I try to.
How often do you normally pray? Not how often do you try to pray? How often do you pray? On a weekly basis, how many times are you praying?
It should be every day, but maybe, honestly, 3, 4 days.
3, 4, like are you praying for extended periods of time or like a quick prayer? Like, just curious.
These, is usually a quick prayer, but the quick prayer is usually just our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. And then get to moving on with the day.
I ain't gonna lie, you remixed that shit though. I ain't never heard. My bad. Excuse me, God. I ain't mean to cuss on that. But look, like, yeah, you remixed that. I ain't never heard Dog Father like that. That was different.
I didn't. That's not a That's in the. That's the Lord's Prayer in the book of
ours
Matthew.
was Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. The kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses.
Forgive us our debts as we forgive.
Hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You cut my prayer
Go ahead.
Dang.
Go ahead. My bad.
Nigga can't pray.
Go ahead. Finish. Let
Nigga
it.
Can't pray.
Go ahead. Pray for it. Let it. Go ahead. My fault. My guy.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. But lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
That one is also the Lord's Prayer accurate, but it also depends on which.
Like, I went to Catholic school, so that's what the
Okay.
Catholics is saying. I just, like, maybe it's like a Catholic one and a Baptist one, or then you go to a Baptist church?
Yeah, no, what I was saying, because you know how like the Bible, like when you read the Bible, there's like different versions of the Bible. Like there's the New King James
Got the
version
Black
of the
Bible, the White Bible.
Okay, not the Black Bible and the White Bible. All right, you.
I was reading the White Bible. He was reading the Black Bible. All right, but yo, the point I was making, prayer. That's another one. You know, we stemming off of that real quick. Like, these are foundation builders, and it's like the more we do these things consistently, the more you build foundation daily, the more confident you become. The more confident you become, and the less complicated life becomes. That's what, like, is touching in on what I was talking about when you go to work and see work as a tool, an opportunity to fund whatever you want to fund outside of work, and not something that you hate doing. You don't get involved with the work politics, all this he said, she said shit, oh, he's snitching, blah, 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 she's snitching. I don't care. I'm here for 8 hours to make this amount of money, and then I'm leaving.
And it's time to skedaddle.
Right, and that's my duty. I've done my due for the day. That's that's the arrangement that we have. You know, me and where I work, and that's a good arrangement. I don't know, within that arrangement is not for me to be stressed out about what he's saying or she's saying. what she thinking, you know what I'm saying? What she want outside of work, what he want, like, oh, he with him, you know. Remember Shorty I was talking about? Shorty got a whole new dude now. Be all up in the dude face, you know what I'm saying? And like I be happy for her. I was really happy for her. I was like, and it was just throwing her off. She was just hating on the fact that I was happy for her. And like it was so beautiful to me, just that experience, because I really was able to analyze it for what it really was. And I know if I was masturbating, we 56 nights in, like I said, if I was masturbating, I would have been affected by that shit, like in a negative way. I use that shit as motivation. It made me go hard at the gym. You know what I'm saying? That's fuel to the fire. Like, you know, like turned you down. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do this. Yeah, you could find some young dumb nigga who don't love himself. You know what I'm saying? That just want whatever girl that want him. Like, bro, I got standards. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going for anything that isn't mutually beneficial. You know, I'm not here to, you know, cater to anybody that isn't like, bro, look, I want the best for you. I really do. And sometimes I know that so much. I want the best for you so much that I know I'm not the best for you. And I will tell you that. Because sometimes I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the best for her. And I told her this. And she ain't never had no real dude like that. And it's like, the thing is that she said I was toxic when I was taking her to the gym and shit. And the only thing, like, she's saying I'm toxic, or she was saying I'm toxic for, was for saying that she should, you know, try to fix her relationship with her husband. And then that's when I put that two and two together. I was like, oh, you think that that's toxic because that's something that you don't want to hear, but it's something you need to hear. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if that's getting you out of line or making you that angry, you're not self-analyzing like, why is this getting me so upset? Maybe it's because there's some truth in this that I need to acknowledge, you know? And it's like, yeah, man, I'm just thinking ahead. I don't, you know, I smile at her from time to time. I don't even really talk to her no more. I don't even say hi. Like, it's just like, you know, smile. I give you a smile. You know what I'm saying? Because they love the smiles, man. They love the smiles. The women love the smiles, bro.
I was thinking about, I remember there was one, it was one of the clips. I think it was in episode 11. And you was talking about how, you know, keeping the real, you know, bringing the real and keeping the real at all times and stuff like that. And I was at a point where I was having a text conversation with this lovely woman, and I had to keep it real. And there's times where keeping it real can go wrong. It can backfire on you.
What do you mean? Like how like, because everything that happens is a learning experience.
Oh yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
It's like, you know, it's only a L if you didn't learn from it. If you learn from it, it's never a L. So it's like, but how did it backfire?
Let me rechange. I wouldn't say backfire, but it definitely, I wasn't expecting the result that I got from keeping it real. I was expecting something totally different.
Like, why? So how did you keep it real?
So, I was hanging out with these two chicks that I knew.
Baddies. All right, let me shut the fuck up. All right, go ahead.
These two.
Baddies.
These two delectable brown skinned women.
Nice. Okay, I
Brown
have
skinned
them in my
women.
head. Okay, let's go.
Delectable brown skinned sisters.
Nice.
And
Virtuous.
we went out Fair Hill. We was watching the NFC Championship game, rooting for my Commanders, the DMV's team, because I thought we was feeling to put belt the ass. That wasn't the case.
Hey, I
but
got fucked up by them Eagles.
all right, but
Fly Eagles, fly. Shout out Gilly. Shout out Coop. Shout out Jalen. Shout out Saquon. Shout out Jurgens. All right, go ahead.
all y'all some Bamas. Anyways, but back to it.
You really from Bama? Shout out. All right, Jalen. All right.
So, so we're hanging out, Of course, I'm trying to sparks whatever flame that could be, because this is someone that I indulged with in the past.
You going out with two shorties, so it's one of your friends that you fuck with and her friend.
Nah, it's one of the friends that I used to mess with and her sister,
Okay, like her blood sister.
blood sister.
Okay, all right, and you don't really know the sister like that.
Oh, I know the sister.
Oh, you met her before.
Yeah, I know both of them. They
Oh,
good
you know
one.
both of them well.
I wouldn't say well, but I
Okay.
know both of them.
You know both of them.
I
You know one of them really well.
I know one of them
Well.
more than the other.
Okay.
Let's put it out like that.
All right, got
And so we're hanging out, and we're just catching up and stuff like that. And of course, I'm trying to woo, and I'm trying to put my Mac down. I'm like, yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to make you my little, yeah. And she like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You trying to do what? I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to make you my, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something with you. You know what I'm saying? I miss you. You looking good too. You been looking real right. I ain't seen you in a minute. And then she talking about, I done gained some little weight, because she a little petite little one. She was talking about, I done gained a little weight. Now I got a little cake. Now I'm caked up now. I've been going to the gym, this, that. I'm getting sexy. So now she get to standing up. She get to poking it out. She get to wiggling that thing.
confident.
Yeah, and she like, yeah. And then she hit me with the, you could squeeze it if you like. She real confident. Like, she like, yeah, I'm about to show you I'm kicked up. Go ahead, put your hand on it so you can see what I'm talking about. So what I do, all right, let me see.
You squeezed it.
I did.
I'm saying, but I ain't gonna lie. I think we talked about this before. How did you squeeze it though? Cause it's like when you squeeze that, I ain't gonna lie. We in public. If she confident enough to be on that, she's on demon time confidence. Like, you know what
You
I'm
would
saying?
think that. You would think that.
It is that. That's what it is. Cause it's like your confidence so high right now. You know what I'm saying? You with your sister. You got the odds in your favor, numbers in your favor. You know what I'm saying? You with a dude. You probably the baddest. Y'all two the baddest things at the bar. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the she feeling good. So it's like, yeah. I'm going to the gym. Yeah, I look good. Yeah, you could squeeze it if you gotta squeeze the shit out. Like, you gotta really grip that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta grip that motherfucker.
So I've said that, like, all right, all right, I
Jiggle
got
that
tested.
shit, like,
So I had to come under. I had to cuff that junk. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to scoop it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you scooping a little ski ball at Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you throwing a little underhand pitch like it's softball. You had
That was on the pervy.
So I was like, you know what I'm saying, had to cuff it like that and that joint. And it was like a little petite little booty. It was like a little muffin. It was like a good little, yeah, it was like, all right, it's looking like a little muffin in my hand. I like muffins. All right, baby.
See, she ain't want no muffin. She wanted Damon.
So-
bring her there. I would have gripped that ass, pulled that little ass, open that pussy up.
Oh
pulling
my
that
God.
ass.
Okay, you see,
Yeah, get that shit wet.
because I was already thinking, I was
56 nights in. When you 56 nights in, that shit is instinct. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you let I could grip it.
You know what I'm saying? So I do it, and you know what I'm saying, when I squeeze it, now I'm thinking like a freaky man. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to do something to
But you jiggled it though. You jiggled it.
Yeah.
And so like, all right, I ain't gonna lie. After you jiggled it, what was the reaction after that?
She smiled at me and was like, yeah, I told you. So I was like, you got a little muffin back here now. Got a little something. Got a little something I like. So, we talking, we vibing, the vibe is hitting, and then 2 days later we're texting. So now it's like, you know what, let me try to, run it back, run back another play. And then, long story short, she was just like not going for it. She was like, you just a slut. All you want to do is sleep with me, this and that. You
Yeah,
you
that's
ain't
the
trying
truth.
to. I mean, she
That
wasn't
was the
lying.
truth.
And I had to tell her, I had to tell her eventually. She was like, what? So you just want to just hang out with me and not have sex with me and not touch and no nothing?
What
Because,
the
and I
fuck?
was like,
You was a horny boy.
so then I was like, you know
You was
what?
pressed for it.
So I was like, you know what, sweetheart? You know what? You right. Yes, I'm trying to touch you. I'm trying to touch you real bad. I'm sorry. Who wouldn't try to touch you? You look good. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm starting to get that shit. Like, they want the nigga that's not pressed for it. That's the nigga that's gonna get it, And I've been just like that, just as horny boy with it, but like a little less like upfront with it. Like I'd be like, damn, you look good, but it's like when you say you just want to fuck, they know. Like they walk down the street and see niggas that just want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? They want the nigga that's gonna keep it a band with her, and it's like you was keeping it a band by saying that you wanted to fuck, but you was pressed for it a little bit, wasn't you? You was pressed for the pussy. Like I feel like that always fucks things up, being pressed for it.
I wouldn't say I was pressed for it by the conversation, but you could say that I was trying to hit her with the smooth runaround instead of just saying, "Look, I'm just trying to freak you."
Yeah,
Because I was trying to hit her with the let me try to
'Cause
take
she
you
had
out
to
and
call
enjoy
it
your
out.
yeah
She had to say what it was.
yeah.
Instead
She
of
had
you
to. She
saying,
forced my hand, and I was
yeah.
like, "All right, you forced my hand. Then all right, I'm gonna just have to keep it real. How you want me to keep it real?"
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, we gotta lead with the first foot forward. We gotta lead with the realness, and that's the real shit. Like with a lot of these girls I'm talking to now, I ain't even gonna lie. I be like, yo, can I interview you? Like, I'm trying to get you on the podcast. That's what I'm thinking, because that's the most important thing to me right now. Besides going to work, taking care of my responsibilities and shit. But I'm saying, it's like, I can't facilitate no real relationship that a lot of these women want. And me being honest, I just want to have you on my podcast. If you look good and you have an interesting story, I want you on Baltimore Podcast. So all you ladies out there, this is your opportunity to come on Baltimore Podcast. Give us your story. Let Kyle Coleman, Middle Class Kyle, interview you, and Dave Manny himself. We need to hear your story. Baddies, if you out there, little baddies of Baltimore, crashed. I saw it. It's popping right now. Pressure TV Network, check that out. They lit. Hey, Baltimore Podcast, let us interview you. Come here. Okay, we need to talk about why you crashed. Why are you crashing out? Why did you do that? Okay? I've crashed out. Not special.
2025, no more crashing out.
Yeah.
No more crashing out this year.
But if you could tell me what you learned from crashing out, now that's something special. I was looking over there the whole time, but yeah, that's special. I want to hear why you crashed. Pressure TV Network. Hit us up. Yo, baddies of Baltimore, hit us up. We want to talk to the baddies. Is you with it, David? Can we interview a beautiful young lady about her story and just where she's at mentally in life right now?
As long as she ain't about crashing out, I'm with it.
But what if she about crashing out?
I'm gonna be like, look, crash out before you get here. Take a crash out intermission. Take a take a crash out course. Take a crash out alleviation course. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving out seminars every Wednesday and Fridays. They are Woosaw seminars from 7 to 8:30. We're gonna watch Bad Boys 2. We're gonna put up the Martin scene. Willie does Woosaw. And we're gonna have Woosaw exercises. And with the Woosaw exercises, it's going to help you control your emotions, help you, maneuver through your emotions and what you're experiencing and what you're feeling and expressing them in a healthy way instead of acting out in a way that's harmful to you and the people around you.
That's real. You need that. So, yep, hit us up. Baltimore Podcast. Where we at? Yo, check this out. Eagles win the Super Bowl. That shit is amazing. Yo, okay, so let me get back to, I was kind of like on a little tangent right there, but I was like, yo, the more foundation you build daily, the more confident you become, okay? The less complicated life becomes, you know? If you were in that situation with the shorties, you would have known. If you was building foundation daily, you would have known, I need to grab this girl ass and open that pussy up. When I'm grabbing it, like, you know what I'm saying? I need to grab it like I want this shit. Cause I want this shit.
Or if I was really moving in the foundation of God, I would have turned down the temptation altogether and then be like, nah, because I know me squeezing on them cheeks would have turned on the horny boy in me.
That's just gay. Tell you no.
Not to me. Not.
I'm saying, bro, if like, yeah, that's some real cold ass shit. If shorty like, yeah, go ahead, squeeze it. You're like, ew, no.
Nah, I'm not saying ill, nah, but when you trying to move and when you're trying to move in a direction, as like you said, you're having standards, you're not just going to just go for whatever. You're just not going to just hook up with whatever just for the sake of just hooking up, just for the sake of just piling up bodies to the sex partner list. No.
That's real.
We're moving with purpose. We're finding, partners that's moving with purpose. We need women that's in our lives that's aligning, that's going to,
be supportive, that's willing to listen, that's willing to, give us the real. Tell us the real that we need to hear, not that we want to hear. But
keep
also, give us that good. That good stuff. That sweet, that funk, that gushy stuff. Give us that too. Because sometimes bros need that. But you know what I'm saying? The way my mind is right now, bro, like I'm just
and feed me, baby. And I ain't
that.
saying you gotta cook dinner every night. If you ain't gonna cook, go ahead and hit Subway. Give me an oven roasted turkey breast.
Yeah,
with the spinach,
that's real.
With the spinach,
if you could
with
cook,
the pickles, banana peppers.
You could listen.
With the mustard, with the pepper, with the oregano.
Cook, listen, don't hold out on it. Like, that's the whole thing that I'm hearing. Like,
foot long Italian.
With the marriages be failing because the wives be holding out on the push. On the push. They holding out. And it's like, wow. I could only imagine how that feels. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the only woman that you could have sex with, right? And you've pledged your life to her. And she's not giving you nothing. You gotta sleep on the couch. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's killing your whole, aura. But that's the whole thing. We be so wrapped up in the sex and we allow sex to control us. That's why, we 56 nights into this no masturbation. We can see above the vagina. We can see above the vagina. Excuse me. We know that it is more women in this world than men. So at the end of the day, there's several women out there that will more than, love you, do all the things that you want them to do. But, it's a matter of you coming across her at the right time for both of y'all, while you're on your path. But, the less complicated life becomes, you know what I'm saying? It's like I know my queen will find me. I know my queen will do the things that I need her to do for me. I know I'll do the things that I need to do for my queen when that time is right. But I'm not here to go out finding a queen and making this girl my queen that doesn't want to be my queen. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to be saved. She want to be in the bar letting niggas squeeze her cakes that she just got from the gym. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. The less complicated life becomes. You deserve better than that. That's why you passed on it. I'm saying you shot your shot, but you wasn't pressed for that shit. You moved on. the more patience though, the more patience and love we have for others. And that's something we gotta remember to have with these women, bro, because we'll turn some of them down, but we gotta remember, yo, that 14-year-old shit, when I was like, all women, they really kind of operate like 14-year-old girls, on a maturity level. Like, it doesn't go above that. And a woman said that. That's where I got that quote from. And when you look at certain things like that, you're able to have more I'm able to have more patience and love. And that's just, honestly, that goes for everybody, not just women. If you look at everybody as children, like, we were all babies at some point in time. Some people, they, like, we were somebody's kid. Some people, they haven't learned, they haven't had the experiences that you have. They don't know the things that and life happened to them. That's how they became the person that they are. They were innocent when they was a baby. You know what I'm saying? Life did that to them, and it's like, we gotta have more patience and love with these people. Gotta have more patience and love with ourselves. And when we building that foundation daily, we able to have that because we more confident, and the less complicated life is. The more mission waypoints appear in game instinctively, you know what to do. You just know what to do. It's just like, you just know. You just know. It just happens, bro. It just happens. Sometimes, I could think of countless times, like even with the, what we was just talking about, the Pressure TV network, I'm talking about, getting somebody on a podcast, like, bro, that I pulled that out my ass. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's a fly. That's just going with it. Like, at work, like, I be making jokes. I be like, I be just uplifting people, random people. Not do that because it's on the fly. It's beneficial. It's something that is a mission waypoint. That's what I like to see it as, if this is a video game, It's just like, I was supposed to do that. It feels right. Move forward, And even if it's not received how I might want it to be received, I understand that is that person just reflecting whatever they're going through. And they probably needed that shit more than I know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I said positive to them. The fact that they can't reciprocate that shows that, they might be in a lower place than what they show, So
Yeah.
it's like, having patience and love. That's what we need to have with ourselves and with others. We're able to have that when we're building foundation daily on the days that we don't want to. When it's like, we just want to lay around. Fuck that shit. Build some foundation, bro. Build some foundation. You know why? Because the process is the goal and the work is the piece. Get to the process. Just get in the mood. Like, hit me up. You want to do something with the podcast, hit me up. I'll show you how to do the unfollow shit. I'll show you how to make clips. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck, bro. You could invest in the clips yourself. You could go on the clips. You could see the ads, but like add some bread to a clip. Boost it. Like, it's ways that, I have to put myself in the gym because it's like, what else I'm going to do? I'm being in the crib. I put myself in a position to, be in the process. That's the process. Okay, I'm here. That's half the battle. I can start. You working on something. That's half the battle. You can start. You reading something. That's half the battle. You started. Now when you start doing it, that's the piece. The work is the piece. And as you do it, you'll see that. You'll feel that.
That's real. Now, speaking of the piece and working and getting to it, I'm glad you brought that up because this is, I made up a list of, things that myself and I think that others should definitely, jot down and things to improve or to work on for the year 2025. And it's a 5 quick list. The first thing that we should all, strive to work on to improve this 2025 is to be a effective communicator, making sure that your message is concise, making sure that it is, effective, making sure that you're honest, making sure that you are standing on business with your message. You mean what you say and you say what you mean. making sure that, you building on your listening, making sure that you're an effective listener, making sure that you're listening to understand the problem that's ahead instead of just listening just to respond because you may not like to what the person is saying to you, or listening to find a solution, or in just some cases just listen just for the sake of listening because someone just need just support, just someone to be there for their time of trouble. The next thing we need to be working on is building your self-awareness, knowing, the things about you, knowing the things about others, knowing, about your weakness, knowing about your strengths, and utilizing those things to not only move throughout the day the best of your abilities, but, to move in your purpose as well to the best of your abilities. And then to remain in your stoicism, or to remain cool under pressure, to remain calm, under times of calamity, during times of pressure, not folding. Instead of folding like lawn chairs, letting life kick your ass and letting it get to the best of you and not, looking to overturn and not bounce it back. Let's bounce back. Let's find the solutions. Not let life kick our ass and just have our ass kicked by life forever. Let's fight back. Let's continue to move forward.
Oh yeah. Let's keep moving forward. Let's fight back, man. Let's get to the process, get to the work, put the work in, man. Let's get to where we need to be and forever keep striving for even better things. Baltimore Podcast, Middleclasskyle, Wild Bill, Dave Manny himself.